Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CCN. Well, if you watched part 1 and 2 of the conversation with Kenny in Nigeria, you're probably going to find the third part interesting. We talk about the economy, grand theft, and President Trump. So here is part 3 of the conversation with Kenny in Nigeria. Nigeria used to be one of the richest countries in Africa, wasn't it?
Yes, Nigeria is one of the richest countries in Africa. Even as for now, even up to now, Nigeria is still the richest African country up to now. But the problem is mismanagement and corruption have killed the Nigeria system. If not, Nigeria is one of the richest country, one of the best country ever you can live in Nigeria. Whatever you grow in Nigeria, whatever you plant in Nigeria grows. Even if you plant something on the rock, it grows. The land is so fertile. We are the 6th largest oil producing nation in the world. Our crude oil is very good, that the world need it. And we have gold, we have diamond, we have seraphim, we have the precious stones in Nigeria. Everything agriculture, whatever you can think of, is right here. God bless Nigeria. But the problem is corruption, greed have killed the country. Make Nigeria to be like a desert. Nigeria is one of the poverty capital, the poverty capital of the world right now, so to speak. Nigeria is the most poorest country right now, so to speak right now. Not that we do not have money, but one individual, it can have not less than 20 billion in his account, 100 billions in his account. For what? And his assets. And most of the politicians hide under a single individual called Dangote. I don't know if you heard about Dangote, the one of the richest man in Africa. It's not because the man is rich. It is the corrupt politicians that hide under him to be doing business with him. So the world thought that Dangote is the richest. He is not rich. Is this our money? They use our money, they store this money and they hide it they do business with Dangote, and people thought it is Dangote. They're only using the name of Dangote to do Dangote trade, Dangote this, but it's not the rich. And most of the politicians now no longer send their money to the bank. They build houses and they put air conditioner in the house, and they siphon billions of dollars inside the house. And Nigeria politicians no longer use our currency. They now use dollars. They now use pounds. They use hard currency because they know if they use our money, the money will be too much. The cash will be too much. Right now, they now use dollars, hard currency. They build houses which nobody stay inside, and they store money in the house. That is what they do right now. All politicians are so corrupt. In Dubai, Nigeria owns the most beautiful that what we call hotels in Dubai. The most beautiful, finest hotel. Nigeria politicians owns it. Go to South Africa. We own everything there. But while we're here, right here in Nigeria, we are suffering. We are dying. The British, that are the major cause of all this. The British knew what is happening. The British caused all this problem, right? Because they gain from it, because they are benefiting from it. So they want to, so that it can continue. That's what is happening. So if you trace the genesis of the root cause of Nigeria problem, it's traceable to the British. The British caused everything, but we will not put all our allegations on there, even though if they have done that. The American was colonized by the British, yet America is doing very well today. It is because of this greed is killing Africa that makes Nigeria to become what they call a scapegoat to the whole world. Even if the old Nigeria passport, the green passport, as it has become a problem, they treat you anyhow. They treat you like a slave outside Nigeria because of what? Green passport. There's a guy right now that is going on. His name is Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy looted is an internet scammer. He have looted a lot of money, billions of naira. He is in the U.S. right now. The FBI is in the custody of the FBI right now, as we speak. He has looted. They have gone into different different countries to get money, and he spent this money in Dubai. He was caught in Dubai and he was arrested in Dubai. He's now in the US. These are the problem. If you look at him critically, you will not blame him. You will blame the Nigerian government. The Nigerian government, because he has nothing for the citizens. The citizens have nothing to show for. And as such, the citizens want to do everything they can just to survive. That's why most Nigeria are internet scammers. The Nigeria right now, you cannot trust any Nigeria right now, to be frank. Any Nigeria you see on the internet, you do not trust them again because they are now scammers. They are involved in internet scammers, stealing people's money. Then if you look at it critically, you will not blame them. You will blame the Nigerian government for what they are doing. Because when you see a Nigerian senator, just a seat for a Nigerian senator to sit in a day, just one sitting, the Nigerian senator is receiving 50 million naira. So how do you expect? And it's not that he's going there to say something that will benefit the citizen. He's saying something, making law that will benefit him and his family and his friend. And he expects the Nigerian citizens to sit down and die. They cannot fold their hand and die. They have to do whatever they do so that they can survive. That is what is happening in the world right now. I don't know what to say, but it is a mess. The Nigerian government is a big mess. Even to be frank, the police, that the federal the federal police that are meant to contain crime. These police, they are also involved in crime. So yeah. they arrest these internet scammers. By the time they arrest them, they collect their money from them and they share the money within themselves. They will not take them to the station. They share the money, and even if they take them to the station, they will release them. They share the money. Assuming you make $100,000, they will collect $70,000. They ask you to go with $30,000. So if you look at it, why are they saying that they are fighting corruption? They're not fighting corruption. They too, they are also corrupt. Every policeman knows every internet scammer's house in Nigeria. They know their house. They know how to get them. They know how to. They dine and wine together in the club. So they are all corrupt. Everybody in Nigeria is corrupt. It's only few that are still having the fear of God that, let me stay. Whatever I will try to become where I am. So that is the only people that is remaining right now in Nigeria.
Well, the corruption keeps getting worse because I guess the police have to be corrupt to get money to. I mean, it's all about survival, right? So it starts at the top and then comes down all the way down through to the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So
that's the truth.
There's a lot of countries right now that have issues like look at France. France, they've been protesting over there for well over a year, maybe going on 2 years now. The people in the streets. United States, that's a mess. What do you think of Trump? You think he's still doing a pretty good job?
Donald Trump is doing very well, but the problem is that he is the only one standing. The rich, the elites, they are too big for him because because of their financial muscle. They have so much money, and as such, they're trying to do everything they can to suppress him, most especially the press. The press is a big weapon, and they're trying to tell you releasing deceptive propaganda. And Donald Trump is doing everything he can. They're using the blacks against him, telling the world that he's a racist. But if you look at it critically, he is never a racist. These people that are calling him a racist, they are the ones that are racist. Ask yourself, what did Obama do to the black people? What did he do to the black nation? He did nothing to the black nation. He even killed the black nation. The black people thought Obama was helping them, but Obama was not the one in power. Obama was just working for the elites, the powerful. He was working for them. He was just anything they asked him to do, that's what he do. So the people thought that Obama worked for Africa. Obama never worked for Africa. Obama never worked for the black. Obama worked for the set of individuals. And Donald Trump came to tell the world that there are sets of individuals that want trying to destroy the world. Let us fetch these people out. But these people, because they are so powerful, and is the only one standing. They team up against him, and they do everything they can to make sure that he did not come back to power by November. But I'm certain that if it's God's will that he's going to come back to power, he will. Because how he came into power, it is something that nobody knows about. It's just a miracle. So I believe also that same miracle can still happen. Because if anything happens to Donald Trump, it's going to affect we the Christians. So I guess we the Christians need to continue to pray for him so that God can keep him, so that he can come back by November.
I think so.
The black are so. I don't know why the black are so fond of believing things that are happening that is not real. If you look at it critically, if you sit down to examine what is happening in the international scene, you discover that everything that the world Bill Gates and co is trying to do, they're trying to bring the world there and to institute their own government. Because I've wondered that why is it that Bill Gates, with all your money, you never contest for any political seat in the United States? I never knew that he has his own ambition to become the world leader. But nevertheless, his ambition will not succeed. I believe in power, and Donald Trump also knew the importance of power. Power is more important than money. So he is the president, and he has the power to do whatever he wants. So I believe that we dance to his tune. That's what I believe in. And we are also praying for him also, that something good should happen, because he has tried a lot in Africa. If it's not because of him, our president could have hit all of us raw. He could have killed all the Christians. But he was the one that fought for us. They said, we're going to release your loot, the Abacha loot, to you. But before we release this loot, stop killing Christians. If you stop to kill Christians, we do this for you. And I believe that's the reason why Nigeria have been placed on traveling ban. Nigeria can no longer apply for a immigrant visa. You can only go to the United States for visits and come back, but you cannot claim to be a citizen of the United States just because of this. So I believe it's working for our good.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you found part 3 informative, interesting, and there's just one more segment left. Bye for now. God bless.